Hey everybody, it's Janay, and this is our first week of our 5-week skin smoothing challenge. And we are going to start off with clean face, clean hands. We don't need any lotions, creams, oils, anything like that, no tools for this. We are going to have an affirmation this week, and that affirmation is, I will make time for myself. So stick that on your bathroom mirror, find a place for it, put it in your phone, and actually remind yourself that you're going to make time for yourself in this process. I'm going to go through each movement. Each movement is going to be done 3 to 6 times. For time purposes on this video, I'm just going to do it 3 times. And then depending on how much time you have in the morning, you can do as many reps as you would like, 3 to 6 times. We're going to start by heating our hands. We're just going to create a really nice warm energy. And we're just going to hover this energy over the skin. It just warms the skin. Feels really good. And then we're actually going to start right below the collarbone. There are some little divots here on the body. You just find those. And we're going to do some circular pumps. So we're going to be pressing in a circle, and as we are turning, we're pressing in and releasing, pressing in and releasing. So these circular pumps, we're going to move in a little bit, move into the center. We really want to start by opening up this area because this is where the lymph is released from the face. So this is a step that we really don't want to miss. We're going to take our thumbs and we're just going to come up our neck and down, come up our neck and down 3 times. And then we're going to take our hands, place them on the center of the forehead. We're going to press the forehead, come to the temple, press right here, pressing outward to the temple, nice and across that forehead. And then we're going to do 3 temple circles. We're going to come behind the ear and down the neck, back to the temples, behind the ear, down the neck, 3 times. We're going to come to the chin and we're just going to massage upward and outward 3 times. And then we're actually going to come to the back of the neck, which is that big trapezius muscle. And it actually comes all the way up the back of the neck to the center of the head. And that's the occipital belly of that muscle. And we're literally just going to squeeze and massage all the way down the base of the neck up to that occipital bone, which is where the occipital belly muscle is. And really start to release the tension that we carry in our head and our neck. Believe it or not, that does pull our face down. And we're going to do that 3 to 6 times. And then we're actually going to take our fingers facing down on the forehead, and we're going to move up and down. So if you ever have those, I have them, little lines, I call them mom wrinkles, across the forehead. We're going to go around the ears here and down. So we're going to do that 3 times, up and down, really massaging the forehead, around the ears and down. around the ears and down. So then we're actually going to start in that same place, the middle of our forehead where we were before. We're going to come around down the sides of the cheeks, up the sides of the cheeks, right under our cheekbones. So it's kind of a little awkward. You can see my hands are a little funky. So once you kind of figure that out, and you want to kind of stop and pull here, right under those cheekbones. If you've ever had a facial with me, I do an unwinding technique, and this is one of my favorites. And we cup our hands holding over the ears, almost like you're listening for seashells. And then just turning your head left and right. Again, just unwinding the neck where we hold all of that tension. And we're going to do that 3 times. We're going to take our hands on the top of our head, and we're just going to pull upward. You know, we're going to pull the scalp upward and just hold. Take a few breaths here. I can feel the blood moving, the lymph moving. It feels really good. And you can release and then pull up again. You can do that 3 to 6 times. Taking some deep breaths. I will make time for myself, right? And then we're actually going to take our hands, we're going to be tapping our face. Just going all the way around, down the neck, down the chest. I'm going to do that 3 times around the eyes, the nose. We're going to heat those hands up again. It's a little bit easier to generate that heat with all that movement that we've done. And just warm the tissues again. It's going to help create a nice glow. And these are the movements that we're going to be doing every day this week. And actually for the next 5 weeks, this is the instructional video. There will be a new one every week, and it will have a new affirmation on there. All of the movements will be the same. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, please message me. You can put anything in the chat. I'd love to hear how your skin is feeling, if you're noticing any glow, how the affirmation is doing, because the affirmation not only is going to help us make time for this, but I truly believe that we're going to be making time for other things that we want as well. So I would love to hear anything and everything. I love you guys. I will see you on the chat.